On March 21st, 2011, this is Pulling You, number 55, Day 4, Part 3 on the Dangerous Opponent. Welcome back, Bridge friends. It's Michael here at Bridge Hands. It's that time again. Let's jump in and start to play some Bridge Hands. South is a dealer in spades. King, Jack 3 times, 4 points. In diamonds, Ace and 2 intermediates, another 4 makes 8. In clubs, Ace, King 5 times. Well, there's 7 and a very nice suit. That's 8 points. 8 and 8 is 16. In hearts, Jack Doubleton. Well, we don't even like Jack third. A Jack Doubleton, no help at all. With 16 points and a balanced 5-3-3-2, we'll open 1 no trump. Over to West. A 5-3-3-2 suit, 5 diamonds to the Queen. In spades and clubs, it's Queen 3 times, and a Doubleton in hearts, a pass. Over to North. Ace 10 and 2 little is 4 points. In diamonds, King, Jack 9, another 4 points. Normally not the best of suits, but when partner has opened 1 no trump, absolutely, we give these babies full value. In clubs, 9-8-7, no help, but they could be some pushers. Here again, partners opened 1 no trump, but no points for now, 8 so far. And in hearts, King 3 times. That brings us up to 11. A 4-3-3 is not the best shape, but we like the fact that we have honors and pushers in the suit. We're going to bid 2 clubs Stayman. Over to East. East, you have 6 hearts. Ace, Queen 10, 8, 6 little. In clubs, Jack 10 tight. In diamonds, 10-8 tight. And in spades, 9-8-7. Do you want to make a call? Well, you probably ought not to. If you think about it, a 1 no trump open on one side and responder at least inviting for game or maybe more, you could get mauled pretty badly if you enter the auction as much as you'd like to make a heart bid. If you're not vulnerable versus vulnerable and you have a high propensity for pain, I suppose so. But you might have a talk with your partner afterwards, give an apology if you make that call. So I think you should pass. Back to the South hand. Well, we don't have a 4-card major, so we're going to bid 2 diamonds in response to the Stayman bid. Over to West, you almost want to double 2 diamonds, don't you? But the auction could be played there. They might make 2 diamonds doubled. That may not be the wisest thing. Besides, you don't really want to lead on this suit with Queen 5th, and you really want to expose the fact that you have some honors in the diamond suit to the declarer? Probably not. A pass. Okay, back to North. Well, the one who knows goes. Your partner does not have a 4-card major. You have 10 points or more. Your partner has at least 15. You will bid 3 no trump. It will pass out, and the opening lead is over to the West hand. Well, you can lead away from a Queen to a no trump on your right, or you can go ahead and lead the heart suit. Probably the 9 of hearts is a good lead at this situation, so the 9 of hearts comes out. And in the dummy, we see that we have King 3 times. We certainly don't want to cover there, not when we have Jack Doubleton in our hands. So on the opening lead of a 9, we play low. East plays an 8, a very encouraging signal indeed. We make note of this, and we win with the Jack of hearts. Okay, so who's the dangerous opponent in this situation? Yes, it would be West. West, because if they get in, they can go through our King Doubleton remaining in the dummy, and with this encouraging signal coming from the East hand, we could lose a lot of tricks right away. So we have to make a plan. How many tricks do you see in the suits? In spades, we have 2. In diamonds, we have 2. That's 4, plus the one we have is 5. In clubs, we have 2. That brings us up to 7 total tricks. We're going to need to find another 2 tricks. Do you see where we can get some? Well, we might be able to promote the club suit, although if they get in, they could certainly play a heart through. So we have some opportunities to finesse in the diamond suit, don't we? As well as in the spade suit. So let's go ahead and play that strategy, considering we want to play through the dangerous opponent, West. Okay, so we play an ace of diamonds. We see a 2, we play a 9 from the dummy hand, and we already see an 8 coming from the East hand. It sounds like there's not too many diamonds in the East hand. Okay. We'll go ahead and play another diamond. We'll let it ride around to the jack, and we'll try a finesse. If the queen wins over in the east hand, that's all right. We want the east hand to be on the lead, don't we? We don't want the west hand to be on the lead and play through our king. In this case, the finesse works, though. That's very good news. So let's go ahead and plan our next play. Well, the finesses are working well so far. Let's go ahead and try one in spades. Once again, playing through the dangerous opponent. We'll play a low spade up to our king. Now we can go ahead and play the jack of spades and let it ride. If the queen is over in the east hand, fine. The dangerous opponent is not on the lead. In this case, the dangerous opponent must have the queen, it seems like, because the finesse worked. So at this point we have 8 spades out. What if the spades were 3-3, that 36% chance? Maybe the opponents each have 3. Let's see. We'll go ahead and play a spade up to the queen, to the ace, and yes, they were 3-3, so the suit divided 4-3-3-3. Well, we not only picked up a trick there, we were lucky enough to pick up 2 tricks based upon the very fortuitous split on the spades. So we can cash our 10 of spades and pitch a heart. That heart in hand will not help us at all. At this point, we can go ahead and cash our king of diamonds and come to our clubs in south hand. A club to the king, the ace, and we'll go ahead and turn over the last 3 tricks to the opponents. They'll win the queen of diamonds, and the heart to the ace. Okay, let's recap. On this hand, the bidding went 1 no trump, 2 clubs stamen, 2 diamonds, no 4-card major, 3 no trump. We have enough for game. The opening lead, a good lead, was a heart rather than leading away from a unprotected queen. They led the heart. We saw that we had a dangerous situation immediately. The king tripleton opposite jack doubleton. We played low. If they went up with the queen on trick 1, that would be fine. At this point now, we still have a trick coming to us. A trick will be owed to us later on anyway. And here again we have East, the dangerous opponent, in the lead. Going to the actual play, the 9 with an 8 encouraging. We can make note of this as well as the opponents, that they like that suit, want it to be continued. We win with the jack, and we need to make sure that we play through the dangerous opponent. West is a dangerous opponent because of our unprotected king in the situation. So we play our finesses in the diamonds. We played our finesses in the spades. And we were extra lucky because the spades fell 4-3-3-3. We were able to get 10 tricks, making our contract and having an over trick. West is dealer in spades. King, queen, 10, 6 times. That's 5 high and 2 distribution for a nice suit. In hearts, stiff 10. In clubs, Jack 10 third. Jack third we don't like. Jack 10 third starting to pull some weight. We'll pass on that for now. So we've got 5 and 2 is 7 in spades. In diamonds, ace third brings us up to 11. Do you want to open 1 spade or maybe 2 spades? What's your thoughts? Well, most duplicate players with 11 points in a singleton and a good spade suit are going to be opening 1 spade. If partner was a passed hand, of course, we might want to consider 2 spades for a preemptive value in the master suit. But with this holding, it wouldn't take that many points from partner to bid game. If our partner has king, queen of diamonds, that's only 5 points. That takes care of the diamond suit. If they've got king, queen in clubs, or ace, queen in clubs, ace, king, club, something like that, that'll take care of most of that second suit also. So we might be held to 1 or no losers in clubs. With our partner having as few as about 10 points, we give up 1 heart and possibly a spade or 2. If our partner has a jack of spades, we're in deep clover. At any rate, this West decides to bid 2 spades. Okay, over to North. North has 9-8 tight in spades. In hearts, ace 9-8 little, that's 4. In clubs, king, queen 9-8, another 5 points, and 4 makes 9 points. And in diamonds, queen, jack, 9. Interesting. 9 and 3 brings us up to 12 points. Do you want to make a call? Well, we have how many quick tricks? 1 for the ace of hearts, another quick trick for the king, queen of clubs. Do you want to bring us in at the 3 level? It would be easier if this was a spade suit and the opponent had bid the heart suit. We're committing ourselves to the 3 level. It's kind of questionable. This Queen Jack 9 is kind of right on the cusp, and this 9-8 accompanying the King Queen of clubs. We could possibly do a takeout double. We're not sure if that would get us overboard or not, though. This North is a little bit reluctant to bid and pass for now. Over to the East hand. Jack third of spades. In hearts, Jack fourth. Clubs, 3 little. In diamonds, 3 little. 4 triple 3. I'm just going to pass. Over to South hand. In spades, Ace little is 4. In hearts, King, Queen 4 times, another 5 makes 9. In clubs, Ace third, another 4. It's 13 points. In diamonds, King 10 4. That brings us up to 16 points. Since we're in the pass-out seat, we could borrow up to a king from our partner because we have to keep the auction alive. So certainly we'll make a call. Do we want to bid a takeout double or no trump? Well, a takeout double would probably be the better bid, wouldn't it? Although for some reason this South decides to bid 2 no trump. Back to West hand. West will pass. They've already spoken their bid. Over to North. Well, for those of you who play Systems On, when our partner bid 2 no trump, it would be just like if they opened 1 no trump. They could then, in the North hand, bid 3 clubs as a stamen, not as a club suit, asking for 4 hearts. In this case, though, North isn't aware of that bid and simply bids 3 no trump. So the auction is 3 no trump in the South. The opening lead, a king of spades, of course. A spade comes down from the North hand, a jack unblocking over into the East hand, and we could play our ace or 4. We would like to use the rule of 7, although in this case, with only 4 cards in the suit, we cannot hold back 3 times, right? We have 4, we subtract for 7, we hold back 3 times. Well, we can't. We can only hold back 1 time. So we're going to have a bit of a problem in this spade suit, aren't we? Okay, what's our plan going to be? Well, in hearts, we see, geez, we wish we were in 4 hearts, don't we? We would have 1 loser in spades. Looks like no loser in hearts. No loser in clubs. 1 loser in diamonds. No, don't think that way. If you do, you may forget what the trump suit is. You may start wanting to play it as though that you were in a heart contract. So get that out of your mind and get focused back on the fact that we are in a 3 no trump, and we have to focus all of our attention on making this contract. What's our play? Well, we might as well duck this first trick, as we said, and when they play the second one, we can then go ahead and win, and perhaps East will be a dangerous opponent, although if they have a 3rd spade, then they could come back and they can take a bunch of tricks. We see that we do not have the ace of diamonds. This is a problem suit. If the ace of diamonds is held by the West hand, or if the ace of diamonds is held by the East hand, and there is a 3rd spade, and we think so, because there was a weak 2 opening, that meant they had a 6-card suit. We had 2-2. That brought us up to 10. That seems to indicate that there would be 3 spades held by the East hand. So no matter where the ace of diamonds is, this looks like it's a real problem. So we cannot touch the diamond suit. That means we have to hope for good breaks on the heart suit and the club suit. If not, we can come back later with a desperation play, but this is our best strategy. So, okay, we won the 2nd spade. We go ahead and play a high heart, and we see a 10 of hearts already from the West hand. It could be from 10 jack, but it looks like we should go over to our ace, and sure enough, this time West showed out. So they had a singleton heart. So the heart suit broke 4-4, 4-1, 4 being with the East. This means that we can go ahead and do a finesse now on the East hand. We play our 9 of hearts. The East hand plays low, the 7 rather than the jack. Fine. We play low also, and we play the 8 of hearts. Finally, the jack comes from East. We cover it with our queen and a pitch of a club over in the West hand. Okay, well, it looks like what we're going to have to do, we've made 6 tricks. We're going to have to see if we can get this club suit to cooperate where they're 3-3. And if we're paying attention, we see that there is a club that's just been played on trick number 6. Aha! We got to remember to count that in terms of our total tally for clubs, right? Right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play our ace of clubs, and we see 2 clubs out. So we had 4-3 was 7. That left them with 6. They played 1 previously. They've played 2 more. They've played 3 of their 6. They have 3 left. Okay, we play another club. They both follow. Of the 3, they've played 2 more. That means they have 1 left. Great, we can win our king of clubs. The last club comes, and now we can cash out our 9 for our 9th trick. We don't have to worry about the diamond situation at this point. So we can go ahead and play a diamond. They win with the ace, and sure enough, the ace was held by the dangerous opponent. They win then the last 2 tricks. We make 9, they make 4. Okay, let's take a look at that. The question I have is, who's the dangerous opponent? The answer, yes, they both are dangerous opponents. We can see that because of the spade situation, they opened a weak 2 with a 6-card suit. We have 2-2. 6 and 4 makes 10, leaves 3 for the east hand. Whoever has the ace of diamonds, when they get in, they can play across to the west hand and get the diamond and 5 spade tricks. Them making 6 tricks, that brings us down 3 tricks and 3 no trump. So we don't want to touch that diamond suit as much as we'd like to. Yes, we wish we would have been hearts. Looking back on it, we can see that after 2 spades, it should have been a double by north. If not, when it was south hand, they should have done a double rather than bidding no trump. At any rate, if they had played in 4 hearts, it would have been a much different contract, losing 1 spade, no hearts, no clubs, and 1 diamond. But then we wouldn't have had an opportunity to use the dangerous opponent principle where both of them are dangerous. So there you go. On hand number 3, south is a dealer in spades. King, jack 3 times is 4. In diamonds, ace 3 times, another 4 is 8. In clubs, ace, king 5 times, another 7. 1 distribution is 8, brings us to 16. Jack, double, 10 in hearts, no value. 16 points. A5, 3, 3, 2 will open, 1 no trump. In diamonds, king 10 6 times. In clubs, 10 third. In spades, too little. And in hearts, 9 7. It'll be a pass. Over to north. In spades, ace 9 4 times is 4. In diamonds, queen jack 8, another 3 makes 7. 3 intermediates. In clubs, no help. And in hearts, king 3 times. 7 and 3 is 10. Some of you will go to 3 no trump right away. Others will notice the 4 triple 3 shape. They'll bid 2 no trump. Others still will take a look at an even closer evaluation. They'll see the 9 8 7, think there's some pushers there of help. They'll like the 8 of diamonds with the queen jack, wishing it was a 9, and they'll notice the 9 of spades, and they'll find a way to bid 3 no trump anyway. Rubber bridge players probably will want to go 3 no trump, and maybe those with the international match point playing team or knockout game will do the same. Let's say at this point it's a 2 club bid. Over then to east. In hearts, ace, queen, 10, 8, 6 times. 6 and 2 for distribution is 8. In clubs, queen, jack tight. Normally 3 points, discount 1 gives 2. 8 and 2 makes 10. Stiff 9 of diamonds. In spades, queen, 10, 8, 7. Well, fairly good values, another couple points there. Non-vulnerable, I think a 2-heart bid would be acceptable in this situation with a 6-4, 2-1 shape. We wish that queen and jack 3 points, discounted to 2, were somewhere else. Wouldn't it be nice if that was a king of hearts or a king of spades? At any rate, this east is going to overcall 2 hearts for lead direction. Vulnerable, I don't think it would be a good idea. Back to south. Well, nothing to say. There's no 4-card spade suit, so they are going to just pass. They have no other bid. They certainly don't want to bid 2 no trump with a jack double 10 of hearts. Over to north. Well, north is going to bid 3 no trump with king 3 times. Doesn't like the fact that they have 3 hearts with the left-hand opponent bidding hearts behind them, but assuming that partner has the ace, the queen, or even the jack doubleton of hearts, should be sufficient to sustain a 3 no trump game. So 3 no trump it is. On lead west, dutifully leads the 9 of hearts, the top of a doubleton sequence. And to the dummy, we see that there's king third. Over in the east hand, they lead an encouraging 8 underneath the 9 to say, yes, continue the suit. And we in south immediately go up with the jack. We've won 1 trick. We need 8 more. How many do we see between the north and south hands? In spades, we can count for 2. In diamonds, we have 1. That's 3, plus the one we've made is 4. In clubs, we have another 2, makes 6. We need to come up with 3 more tricks somewhere, don't we? And who's the dangerous opponent? If West gets in, we've got some real problems with this King Doubleton remaining in the north hand. So we're going to have a strategy where we're leading through the dangerous opponent. We're going to have to be leading through the west hand. We can't really do that in the diamond suit, and we certainly can't do it in the heart suit, so we're going to start off with the spade suit. Okay, we play the king of spades, and we see that they follow with the 5 and the 7. We then play with the little spade to our 9, and the west hand covers it with a 10. Not unexpectedly, when they bid 2 hearts, they must have some values somewhere. At least we have the non-dangerous opponent in the lead. What will they return? Well, they'll be taking a look at the dummy, and they'll be coming up with an assessment on what to play next. They play the 9 of diamonds, hoping that partner can go ahead and get in with the king. Well, apparently, West liked the suit. On the lead of the 9, they covered with the 10, even though the ace was played by the south hand. We had to go up and win the ace. Otherwise, if they got in with the king, they would be running a lot of hearts through us right away. Okay, so we've dodged 1 bullet. Now we have to go back and continue the spades. We play another spade. We win with the ace. Well, it wasn't a 4-3-3 break that we would have been hoping for. So that means is that there's a spade that is still being held by the east hand. At this point, the contract looks very dubious. What should we play next from the dummy? We could go ahead and play a spade. That would put east in, but how many losers do we have? We've got a loser in clubs, and if they get in over into the west hand, we've still got that heart problem, don't we? So we're going to have to go ahead and play a little different strategy. This is a type of an end play, a combination of the dangerous opponent in the end play. A little bit complex. We'll try to take it slow. We're going to go ahead and play a club and hope that there's some high honors by the east hand, who did bid 2 hearts, as you'll recall, over the 1 no trump and Stayman response. So we're going to play a club, and we do see a jack of clubs. This is what we were hoping for, to be able to trap an honor there. Okay, that's good. If we play the king, we might get the queen or the 10, but we're not going to get both of them in one fell swoop. That is not going to happen. So we're going to play a low heart and hope that it is a queen that's accompanying that jack over by the east hand. We have to put the non-dangerous opponent into the lead, and in this case, we're going to have to go ahead and duck a club and hope that they come back to us in a suit. And you know what that suit is? It's that heart suit. We're going to hope that we can have the east hand play a heart to our king, in which case we can then come back in a club. Okay, let's watch this. We'll play it slowly. We've played the ace of clubs. We're going to play a low club and see if we can throw in the east player. We played a low club. Sure enough, they did have the queen. They had queen jack tight, it appears. Or even if they had the queen jack 10, we're still in good shape. Okay, what next? They're in. They can go ahead and play a spade and cash out. That isn't going to give us any concern. Now they have nothing other than the heart suit. If they play the queen, we get in with the king. They win with the ace. Fine, we duck. They then play a low heart to our king. Great. Now we can go ahead and play that club over to our king in the south hand. And the suit was a 5-3-3-2. Recall that it was a queen jack tight over in the east hand, and there was 3 to the 10 in the west hand. At this point, we're in our south hand. We can go ahead and cash our 4 and our 3, and we made our contract, our 9 tricks, on a very close hand. So let's take a look at this again. There was a 2-heart bid that intervened our 1 no trump 2 club Stayman. The lead, sure enough, did come through with a heart suit. When we saw the situation, although we had enough points for a game, the king of hearts was very suspect, wasn't it? It was not well placed with the heart bidder behind us. We won the first trick with the jack. Fine. We saw that we had 6 tricks, and we need to find some way to come up with 3, and it just wasn't going to happen entirely on the pointed suits. For sure, West is a dangerous opponent. We need to make a plan somehow, some way later on in this club suit, or we're not going to make the contract. We're going to be using the dangerous opponent and the throw-in play this time. So we've been talking about dangerous opponent. This is combining it with a little bit of an advanced throw-in play. So let's look at it again. We won with the Jack of Hearts. We played the King of Spades. We had hoped for a 3-3 spade split, but we know that only happens 1 in 3 times, so it sure enough didn't happen here. We played a low to the 9, ensuring that we kept the dangerous opponent, West, out of the lead. It was won with a 10. They came back in a diamond, a good lead, a good return by the East hand. Encouragement showed by the West hand. We had to go up with our ace of diamonds, or the game would have been over. At this point, we played a spade, hoping for the 3-3 spade split. It didn't happen. That meant all of the tennises were behind us on the East hand. Well, that would make sense, since they did intervene with our Stayman bid, bidding 2 hearts. If we were to play a spade at this point in time, they would get in with the queen. They would eventually get to that 10 of clubs. They would win the Queen of Spades, the Ace of Hearts, the 10 of clubs, and the King of Diamonds. Things are pretty desperate at this point, yes? Yes. So we need to play 1 club up to the ace, and when we see the Jack fall, we can only pray that it's a Queen Jack Doubleton or Queen Jack 10. We need to somehow get the East player into the lead. The West player, of course, is dangerous, so we're having to use a strategy of an end play. If we play the King now and the Queen falls, then we play a little club to the 10, and same problem. They're going to come right through us. So we, after winning 1, we have to hope that they're forced to win, that they are end played over into the East hand. It's our only strategy. We cannot hope that the Queen and the 10 fall on this trick. So we play a low club. They win with the Queen. They can then play their Queen of Spades, fine. They can take their Ace of Hearts, fine. And when they come back in a heart, we have a King of Hearts that's waiting there on the end play situation. We can now play our 3rd club and the 5-3-3-2 suit. We win the last tricks. Okay, a little bit of a complicated hand, but I hope you have a better appreciation on how we can combine dangerous opponents and end plays. Okay, bridge friends, I hope you enjoyed today's diversion on the dangerous opponent. So we'll be moving back to avoidance, end plays, and elimination plays, and I hope that you find some of these tactics and strategies useful as we move forward. So as always, I hope you have a great day playing bridge, and happy trails to you until we meet again. Bye now.